Jim's future is looking dim, and frankly, it's not just him. It's the whole market in this segment that's about to be turned on its head. We know this thanks to some groundbreaking information that just dropped. The power this new contender packs is beyond what anyone anticipated, built on a robust, stellar platform. But hold on, that's just the beginning. This beast is loaded with features that make it a top-tier game changer. Let me break it down for you. We've got the insider scoop from Japan's best car magazine, a source that never misses. And what they've revealed is jaw-dropping. Forget everything you thought you knew, because Toyota is about to flip the script. While everyone assumed it would roll out on the Corolla Cross platform, surprise, it won't. This powerhouse, with similar dimensions, is making its grand entrance as a tough, ladder-frame vehicle, a true monster on wheels. And guess what? It's sharing the legendary F platform with icons like the new 4Runner, the Land Cruiser G250, the GX, the Tacoma, and many of Toyota's elite trucks and cars. It's like they're creating the Avengers of automobiles, with a retro, boxy look that harks back to the classic Land Cruisers of the 20 and 40 series. This ride oozes nostalgia and style. Here's the kicker. It's not just a nostalgic trip. It's the most affordable Land Cruiser ever. Even though it's about the same size as a reliable Corolla, it delivers thrilling driving dynamics and handling. With this new knowledge, it's clear this will outshine the Suzuki Jimny. They didn't say it outright, but in my view, this vehicle boasts superior design, performance, and overall value. But we want to hear from you. What do you think will come out on top? We'll lay out the facts. You decide the winner. And another hot take that they've made is on the name of it. Toyota's keeping us on our toes by keeping the name under wraps for now. And hey, it's not just a one-size-fits-all deal. Different regions might get a different nameplate. Smart move, right? I mean, take the 250 series Land Cruiser known as the Prado elsewhere, like in Europe and Australia. And hey, we've been dominating the Mini Cruiser, but the reality is they might be going for the FJ Cruiser badge. But hold on to your seats and watch carefully, folks, because there's more where that came from. We're about to dish out all the juicy details. And yes, we're diving into the potential hiccups this bad boy might encounter. Performance. Rumor has it that lurking beneath the hood lies the mighty 2TRFE engine. Yeah, the very heart that's been driving the Tacoma for centuries. That trusty four-cylinder powerhouse pumping out a solid 161 horsepower and a hefty 181 pound-feet of torque. On this SUV, it's paired with your choice of a 6-speed manual or a slick 6-speed automatic transmission. Now sure, at first glance, those numbers might not set your heart racing, but hold on to your seat because this baby's got some serious chops. Known to handle no sweat, it'll tug 3,500 pounds like it's nothing, all while sipping a respectable 22 monk. Honestly, when it comes to the base model, this engine is a match made in heaven. It's got the power to stand tall. That's precisely why you'll find it purring under the hoods of the Tacoma, the Prado, and the Hilux. Of course, there's talk suggesting that different corners of the globe might offer up some alternative powertrains. Picture this, a hybrid version, or perhaps even one with a diesel heart. Now here's the kicker. It turns out there were grand plans for such variations. They hit the brakes. Why, you ask? Well, it seems Toyota got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, or rather, their engines were caught cheating on emissions tests around the world. That could be the reason if it's the truth. Talk about a letdown. But the biggest scoop is telling us it's only a matter of time before this SUV will be rocking the same hybrid engine as the Tacoma, the iForce Max. Picture this, a 2.4 liters turbocharged 4-cylinder engine teaming up with an electric motor and battery pack, cranking out a mind-blowing 326 horsepower and a hopping 465 pound-feet of torque. And get this, it sips fuel even more efficiently than the 2TRFE, boasting an EPA estimated 27 mph in the city and 28 mph on the highway. Now imagine all that power packed into a smaller frame. It's like taking the legendary Land Cruiser 250, downsizing it, and injecting it with a hefty dose of agility and affordability. This makes it able to outperform the famous Suzuki Jimny, which delivers 100 horsepower and 95 pound-feet of torque. It's not even close. Even the base 2TRFE engine outperforms the Jimny, plus Toyota is aiming to crown this bad boy king of the off-road realm within its segment. Yeah, you heard that right. They're gunning for it to be the ultimate off-roading machine, and that ambition is going to shine through its design. So let's dive into its design. Despite its compact size, this SUV inherits the legendary durability and dependability of its predecessors. Its size places it squarely within the bustling market of compact adventure vehicles. To truly make a statement, it must offer something beyond the ordinary, and that's precisely what it delivers. That is why the new Suzuki Jimny is sticking with that reliable ladder frame chassis under the surface, but now with the center cross member to really amp things up. But Toyota's doing it better. They're on to something big with their new platform. They've been using it across their new lineup for good reason. It's tougher and sturdier, and when you slap it onto a small SUV, you've got yourself a real winner. But the tricky thing when it comes to this segment of SUVs is that we don't expect some fancy high-tech display inside. This is a wallet-friendly ride after all. Don't expect a lavish interior dripping with luxury. Instead, prepare yourself for a more straightforward look, complete with your standard knobs and dials. But here's the kicker. We could be seeing a Land Cruiser FJ stripped of its touchscreen, or at least that is what the sketches in the magazine suggest. But hold up a minute, would that really work here in North America? Take the Jimny, for instance. Sure, the central screen might not win any trophies, but at least it has one. It is a bold move, no doubt. Toyota could be aiming to make waves with this back-to-basics approach. Picture this, a modern SUV minus the touchscreen fuss, going for that raw simplicity. Now that is bound to turn heads, but then again, does Toyota even need the extra attention? They've got the whole world on the edge as it is. It could be a way to make it cheaper. I mean, this thing is already punching at a lot that SUVs at this price tag could only dream of, and they do want to be competitive. But there is more to it than just that, and I'm about to dive into it. So watch till the end. When it comes to release dates, you know how it goes. Last fall, everyone was saying that it would definitely come by the end of that year. And guess what? We're still waiting. But hey, no need to worry just yet. The big reveal is slated for November when the company spills the beans on their lineup. So mark your calendars, folks, and it is expected to hit the street late in the summer. Now hold on to your seats, because I know what's on everyone's mind. Will this bad boy hit North American soil at the same time? Well, buckle up because it's a bit of a mystery. Toyota's paving the field, aiming to drop their rides on the global stage all at once with different engines for different corners of the world. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. According to the folks over at Best Car, this thing will have a starting price range of 3 million to 3.8 million yen. Yeah, you heard it right. That's roughly $20,000 to $25,500. Some skeptics might raise an eyebrow at this, and hey, I don't blame them. We all know how these sneaky dealerships like to tack on the extras, am I right? Just take a gander at what's unfolding with the Maverick. It's like deja vu all over again. Same starting price, same story. So brace yourselves, because we could be looking at a ballpark figure starting at $30,000 and soaring all the way up to $40,000. But to be honest, it's not that bad for the value it delivers, especially compared to its rivals. And that is where the 4Runner starts. It goes from $40,000 to $55,000, and then the bigger and more capable J250 kicks in, and that reaches up to around $70,000. 3 SUV juggernauts, each vying for your attention, priced so darn close you could practically add a few more and go for the other. And here's the kicker. Toyota dropped the price on the 250 series by nearly $20,000, so we would expect them to make the FJ stick to its sticker. Right now, they're all about giving you the most bang for your buck. They have to. They are the newcomers to this segment, and boy, do they deliver. That's why Toyota is always hitting the headlines. They've got their finger on the pulse of what folks really want, and they make it happen. At the start of the video, we said we think that this is better than the famous and beloved Suzuki Jimny. Are we right? You tell us. It has a better performing engine, better capability, and a design that is not only practical, but also looks amazing, with higher ground clearance and a platform that is so strong it holds all of the major Toyota lineups that are dominating the market. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.